In Unit 3, Lesson 1, it is all about the teachers and learners' roles in classroom management. So, traditionally, the way of teaching is on teachers' authority. It's all the teachers' decisions. It's all the teachers who are controlling the classroom. But as we shift, as a paradigm shift, um, the management of classroom is not just only on teachers but also on learners, because we have what we call learner-centered teaching, and it is the type of learning in which it is a two-way process between the teacher and the learner. My first point is on classroom management, the teacher's role and responsibilities. And in that teachers role and responsibilities, teachers does not just transfer knowledge to students but also concerns with the structure of the classroom. They ensure that a classroom is safe, and in order for students, because they wanted their students to feel having interest in engaging into activities inside that classroom. In teachers' behaviors, one thing that hits my heart is when Mama said that it's hard becoming a teacher because we all have our personal problems. And as a teacher, um, when we enter in the classroom, when we teach our students, we must forget our problems we are experiencing, because it might affect our students, because they see you as a role model, and you must aware how you act, how you behave in a certain way, because that really matters. In teachers management style, in this point, um, teachers has different strategies. They have their own strategy in teaching to promote good classroom management. And if we go back to our LM days up to now, I have noticed that during our LM days, especially when we are still that young, in um, I'll just say grade 1 to grade 3, I think, um, we are in a strategy in which is teacher-directed management style, because it is the teacher's authority inside the classroom. When we remember those days, our teachers will decide on what we're gonna do. It's all our teachers' decisions, and what we have just to do is to follow the instructions of teachers and complete the task given to us, right? And for as we step on our high school, senior high school, college life, it is a learner directed approach, because um, as we go on a higher level of education, we know how to engage in the classroom activities. So, as I was saying, in the learner directed approach, um, it is a collaborative type of learning, because it has a collaboration with the teacher and learners in engaging into classroom activities. And I may say that it is more effective than that teacher directed management style, because learners get to ask to ask questions to her students, her teacher rather, um, about these things, and teachers may respond to that student or learner questions, and from that learners may learn much. Remaining points that has been discussed on the video lecture is the relationships affecting learner behavior and labeling. So, in the relationships affecting learner behavior, it says there that if the teacher is more effective in teaching and managing the classroom, it is more likely to impact the students or learners' lives than those teachers that are not effective in teaching. So in relationships, teachers must ensure having a good connection to his or her students, and making sure also to have the trust that makes students comfortable in learning. And also, teachers must uh, have the wise choice, has a wise choice of words. So lastly, labeling. Learners are unique individuals. We all know that learners are different, has different skills, and as a teacher, it requires more understanding to students, because not all learners are fast learners. There are also some slow learners, and they are totally different. They have differences. So teachers must understand them and figure out how he or she will manage that kind of differences inside his or her classroom. In today's lesson, um, I have learned a lot of things. Knowing that I am a future educator, as expected that I will become a teacher someday, it really helps me uh, find out, figure out what are the things that I must bear in mind, and will apply it soon when I will become a teacher. And these RVLs that we are making uh, is preparing me on how to act on my profession someday. So I am thankful, I am grateful that we are doing this.